Lemonada.
I'm burnt out. I'm self-conscious of harping on the book, but it's important, it's relevant context here. My book, I'm Glad My Mom Died, came out almost a year and a half ago. And a lot of exciting opportunities came from the book's success. And I took so many of those opportunities, because the opportunities that I took were very exciting to me. But B, and more specifically here for what I want to share, I took them because I felt I have to seize a moment. I don't want it to pass me by and me to have not taken up every possible opportunity that I can. So I just want to, strike while the iron's hot kind of thing. And while the things, I said no to things that didn't appeal to me or weren't exciting, but I said yes to too many things is what I'm trying to say. See, I can't even, the word while just felt too much for me. It felt like Shakespearean. I felt like we're not whipping out a while. While it was that's not the kind of, I'm not there. I'm tired. So I took on all these things and I did a college tour, which was pretty exhausting. And then I, immediately started working on the things that I was writing. And I wrote 2 first drafts of novels, a pilot script, 2 show pitches, and a 15-page pitch doc for something else. 2 episodes of another series. Oh my God. The list goes on and on and on. I was exhausting myself to the point that I wasn't really even present in life. I was just so focused on the next thing, and striking while the iron's hot and got to take up all these opportunities and got to work, that I didn't stop to come up for air. And at the time, I felt like I could, like the Energizer Bunny, I could just keep going and going and going and going. Is the Energizer Bunny even their mascot anymore? I don't know. I feel like everybody's switching mascots these days. I like the Energizer Bunny. Anyway, I felt like I could just keep going and going and going. I'm running on, 4 cups of coffee a day and just keep refilling that mug, keep heating that mug, keep that coffee mug hot and that brain going to the next thing and just keep going. And then I couldn't anymore. I hit a complete wall. I completely experienced burnout. And it surprised me. It was like life came knocking, saying, hey, you have to find some balance here. And let me tell you, I am one of those people who cringes at the term work-life balance. I fucking hate it. People who are like, oh, I have a good work-life balance, or, articles that say, oh, you need a good work-life balance. You know what I thought? I thought work-life balance, that's for people who couldn't fucking do the thing that they wanted to do. That's for people who failed, who couldn't make it. I know this is harsh, but I'm just telling you how I judged. And now here I am going, I need some work-life balance. I need some. I would get so irritated if I sent a work email to somebody at 5 p.m. and got an out-of-office reply. I'd literally say loser out loud. And now I am going, oh, God bless. They're onto something. Work boundaries. Maybe work boundaries are a thing that I explore in a later episode. But for now, I can't because I I don't know what they are yet. I don't know what that looks like. I'd like to be able to speak to it from a place of like actually having found some. And I'm trying. I have a plan. I'm taking the whole month of December off. I'm not writing a word. I'm ideally not like responding to any emails. I'm not doing any work lunches or anything like that. That's something that I didn't realize was like a part of the business. The amount of work lunches that you got to do. Why, like everything feels like it happens over a meal. Everything, every Zoom should be an email and every meal should be a Zoom. And the fucking world would be a lot better. It's like everything just is all about like relationships, and that happens to be the thing I'm worst at. So fuck me. Anyway, burnout. Let me stay focused here. I'm feeling it. I'm in it. To the point that, I mean, right now I'm recording this in a pitch black room, just laying down, like, just can't be bothered with a fucking light switch kind of thing, you know? I feel so tired. This is also what led me to the realization. One of the things that led me to the realization, I had been feeling I'd been feeling this for a while. It had been building up. It had been slowly kind of snowballing and was bound to explode at some point. Explode or implode. Something was bound to happen. So I'm glad that didn't happen, but it happened in this way, which is that I did MDMA. And this was the second time I'd done it. And the other time I'd done it was, I do it with somebody kind of overseeing, and it's kind of therapeutic in nature. I go in with an intention. And this time my intention was to kind of work on, I hadn't identified it yet as burnout. I was feeling overwhelmed. It was feeling like somebody was at my throat. Like I just couldn't come up for air, that feeling. That's what I was having from work. And so I came in with an intention to kind of resolve that. And the experience was hilarious. I did it with the person I'm in a relationship with, and he was very kind of up and like a little bit more just kind of not frantic, but he was just like energized, very energized. And I was not. I was like Jabba the fucking Hutt. I was laying in bed. I think I laid there for 12 hours listening to the Chronicles of Narnia soundtrack by Ambient Worlds on YouTube. Christmas candles burning. This was in October. It was September. Christmas candles burning. Chronicles of Narnia soundtrack playing. Jabba the Hutting fucking out. And I'm like, I just need to relax. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. I don't need to work so hard. I just need to relax. Stop chasing. Like these kinds of things are the things that I was telling myself. And afterward, the person who was kind of guiding the experience, came back, and I went over what I felt like I had learned, and I let that settle, and I kept journaling on it, and I did, therapy sessions and incorporated the Jabba the Hutt experience with that. And all of that together led me to going, okay, I just need to take a month off and really do some soul searching and really, assess my situation and what I'm doing it all for, and maybe do a little, purpose retool and see what happens. See where I come out the other side. People who said they experienced burnout, I used to judge them as lazy and kind of inadequate. Like, oh, they just couldn't keep up, huh? Like, just so judgmental. And I'm seeing it differently now. I don't know. I know now that I've experienced it myself, and I know the full context. I'm seeing a fuller picture, and that it is a very real thing. and something that I'm dealing with, something that I'm currently facing. I will let you know what's on the other side of this once I'm on the other side of this. And now I want to go listen to Chronicles of Narnia Ambient Worlds. Bye. If you want more hard feelings, you're in luck. You've got options. On Apple Podcasts, there's bonus content for subscribers with Lemonada Premium. You can hear me answer exclusive questions from listeners. On Spotify, you can talk to each other by leaving comments on each episode. And on Amazon Music, you can listen ad-free with a subscription to Amazon Prime. I'm Jennette McCurdy, the creator, executive producer, and host of Hard Feelings. It's produced by Lemonada Media in coordination with Happy Rage Productions. Our production team is Keegan Zema, Aria Bracci, and Brian Castillo. Music is by Hannes Brown. Steve Nelson is Lemonada's Vice President of Weekly Content. Rachel Neal is Lemonada's Senior Director of New Content. Executive producers are Stephanie Whittles-Wax, Jessica Cordova-Kramer, and me.